We got Rajon in here. Let me add you to the stream. What's going on?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. That's
what's up.
Yeah,
is
man.
Is it Rajon?
What's up?
Is it Rajon? Like Rajon Rondo?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All
right. Man, you got me into the game, so like I've been at it for a little bit now.
Okay, that's what's up. I got you into the game.
I got a couple questions. So
okay, yeah, shoot. Let's hear them.
So I'm in school right now, so like I'm not really putting like that many hours into like reselling as much as I want to, like maybe like 4 to 5 hours a week to source. Okay. My parents are like, they're like kind of strict about COVID and stuff like that. So my question was just like, how do you like maximize your time like when you're out there sourcing? Because sometimes you'll go to stores and you don't get anything. So like for you, is it like if a store is not hitting for you like 3-4 times, then do you just not go, or like how does that work for you?
Man, that's a good question. So that's actually what I was kind of touching on earlier before, when I first started the stream. Like even this week has been kind of tough. It's been kind of slow, but it comes in waves with a lot of these stores when they restock, especially like the Nike outlet. It comes in waves. Some weeks it might be really, really dry. Then you might hit a couple days where it's just a ton of different shoes, different products to flip. So for me, it's just a matter of just, you want to be kind of cautious with your time. So if I'm in a store and I check just a few racks and I'm seeing that they probably didn't put anything new, especially if I went the day before and I'm seeing the clothing racks and it's like the same stuff that I seen yesterday, and I go to the shoes and it's the same stuff, I just leave and I just try to head to the next store and just try to I just try not to waste any time while I'm in those stores. I try to limit myself to say maybe I'll spend 2 hours out today and just try to stay within that time frame and just try to not to waste any time. Like you'll see some other resellers in there literally running through the aisles and checking different stuff really quickly. And that's because the more you're doing it and the more you're experienced, you would just kind of develop an eye to see the qualities, items, whatever it is that you're looking for. You kind of develop an eye to kind of spot the quality out, and it basically just be in and out of the store. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, I still gotta like improve on like getting like more quick, I guess, like because like I still take my time and like kind of search, like if I see like a shoe I haven't seen before, then like I'll just search it up on eBay just to make sure, because sometimes I'll come over something that like the comps will be good, so like and I've never seen the shoe before, so like I kind of go with the mindset that like you never know, but like that's also like sometimes that can be like just wasting my time, because like I'd say like 80% of the time the shoe is not worth buying. So I guess I still need to like get better at that.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, it just comes with experience. The more you start looking at shoes, the more comps you start looking up. After a while, not to say you're not going to check the comps anymore, because I still check comps before I purchase a shoe. But a lot of times for me, if it's a certain model or a certain colorway or maybe a certain collab that I'm familiar with, I usually won't even need to check the comps. I'll know for a fact I'll make money. Once I get home, I'll see how much. But usually I'll just know for a fact, okay, these Huaraches always do well. These golf shoes always sell well. And as soon as I see them, I just grab them up and I just leave. Because for me, it's just trying to be precious, just trying to, be kind of cautious with the time, kind of protect the time. And the longer you're in the game, bro, the easier it's going to get. Trust
me. Yeah, I got another question for you. So like I know you were in higher education, and like I'm a senior right now, so like I'm applying to colleges right now. So I just like wanted your opinion on like what did higher education like do for you, and like how did it bring value to you as like and for your entrepreneurial side?
Oh man, that's a dope question. I like that. So college was everything. Like college was really everything. I remember there was a specific point, I think it was my junior year, when I was on the fence and I was thinking to myself, I don't think I want to do this. I don't think I want to go to school. I think I'm kind of over it. I don't really want to continue the process, because I was getting denied from colleges left and right. And during my junior year, I was like, man, this is too much rejection. I'm good. Keep in mind, this is like 16-year-old Akil, where, I didn't have that same type of mentality that I do now. So once I actually got to college, at first it was kind of rough because it was like you have so much freedom and, you know, you have your schedule laid out for you. But at the same time, it's parties happening, it's frats happening, it's girls, it's just all types of everything happening around you.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of taught me it just taught me more about time management and I kind of keep those same habits to this day. Like we were talking about earlier, just kind of managing your time, because I still had a really, really big social life. Like I was a party promoter, I was in a frat. So my social life was really big. But I just really tried to manage my time well, and that's something that stuck with me. But outside of some of those like social skills, bro, the network was everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just got married last year. 80% of the people in my wedding party was people from my frat, and my dean was the person that married my wife and I. So it's like you're gonna meet lifelong friends, you're gonna make lifelong relationships, and a lot of those schools, like a Harvard, like a MIT, a lot of these Ivy League schools, people go to the school not for the education, but they go for the network.
Yeah.
So regardless of what school you go to, keep the network in mind. A lot of people go and they find their wife, they find their husband. You know what I mean? It all just depends on what you're going to look for, but the older I'm getting and the farther removed that I am from college, I realize that the network, the social skills, all those opportunities was like the framework for everything. It gave me the foundation. So if I had to do it again, the only difference I would do is probably go to community college first and save some money on my student loans. But outside of that, college was everything, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you can relate, but like my parents are like first generation immigrants, so like they were like heavy on school, like like you got to do well in school, and then like whatever you do in school, you can then like leverage that, and that's how like you're gonna get like positioned well. But like one thing for me like that I'm still kind of iffy about is like since I don't really know where I'm going, it's like reselling, like I can go out to source every day because I know like every time I go to source, like I can see the short-term and long-term goal. Like the short-term goal is like to get more sales, and then long-term goal, like I want to build like a sustainable like eBay account. But like when I'm like doing school right now, it's like I'm doing well, like I'm good at school, but like at the same time, like I can't, like every time I turn an assignment, I'm not sure like where maybe this will take me, because I'm not really like dead set on like what I want to do. So I guess that's like the only reason where like I'm kind of iffy on it.
Well, we on the same page. I was a first generation college student too. My mom came from Trinidad. So same thing. She was saying school is the way, school's the only answer. She didn't care what I studied. She just said, you're going to college one way or another. So I can relate 100%. And when I first got to school, my major was undecided. I didn't have a major until my sophomore year. I think second semester of my sophomore year. It took me a while to even decide what I wanted to do. So a lot of the feelings you're having, a lot of people that's going to be starting school with you, a lot of incoming freshmen, they're going to be undecided too. So those first 2 years, usually everybody just takes a bunch of gen eds, a bunch of general education courses. So everybody's just figuring it out. Yeah. And once you become, second semester sophomore or into your junior year, that's when all the major core classes start to begin. Yeah. And hopefully by then you'd get enough experience and you'd take enough courses where you can kind of, get some direction. So the main thing I'll tell you, since you're kind of undecided now and you're on the fence, make sure you connect with your advisor immediately and just kind of let them know what your interests are, and they could kind of steer you in the right direction, because that's what they're there for. That's what I used to do. And I would just have conversations with my students. And after a while, I would kind of just, suggest certain courses, suggest certain clubs, kind of just give them some advice that way. And then before you know it, they found the idea that they wanted to do or the major they wanted to go into, and they was good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, that's all I had. Thank you.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad I could help, bro.
Yeah, see you.
All right, thanks, man.
For the winner, cause you felt like he was losing, only for the winner. Mood just to keep from cooling, like only for the winner, only for the winner, only for the winner. Boy, my heart is cold, and I'm too cool to sweat it. I should've never offered it. I'm tight and now I'm off this.